messed up, man. Yes, we're such a mess. I watched the news today. Has absolutely no distress. Yeah, if you watch mainstream news, that's what I thought. It's such a joke. I mean, they were going about today, December 7th, so you know, 2024. Talking about like fluoride, like it's debatable, for starters. I mean, I don't know about fluoride, like you want to stay away from it. You know, you don't want to use anything fluoride. You certainly don't want your water laced with it. It's a big money grab by chemical companies, what it is. It's deadly. It's not good for you at all. They're talking on mainstream news like, oh, maybe we should, I don't know. It's just like, I watch the mainstream news out of total boredom, and I go there fast forwarding through it because I'll record something, and so I can record fast forward through commercials and stop at a few things, you know what I mean? Just to see what's being pumped down our throats as far as, information. And I mean, that's the reason why I'm doing this one right now. It's the middle of the night. I just got up. It's just like, I guess if you watch my videos, it's going to sort of pertain to the recent goings-ons that I've been exposed to sort of give me the narrative. So this one here is about, it's not even about that, although everything's interconnected. I mean, we're not getting any notes. So speaking of the news, for example, you have countries around the world, right, that are just falling apart at the seams. And there's no other reason other than the United States of America. It's us, okay? It's all us. Korea's falling apart. Korea, in case you didn't know, it's like kind of like Puerto Rico. It's just a territory. It's an American sort of occupied, colony, for all intents and purposes. And they're kind of revolting right now. So you're not going to see the fact that whether it's the prime minister, I think he is, the head guy, just called martial law the other day, and then there was a big revolt, and to be continued with South Korea. South Korea and North Korea have been up, still at war since the war the United States started over there. Everything's the United States, pretty much. Even right now, the Armenians, with everything they went through with Turkey, the United States is now not above, giving the Armenians who have been massacred by the millions and millions, a place to hide, a place to go. Oh, we went to Palestine because, they're on the run, just being murdered every step of the way, including by the United States right now, the CIA and its operatives, Ukrainian operatives at that, because they know they lost the war in Ukraine. So now all these specialists are going over to fucking Syria to, operate drones and helping the CIA, supply what we've been told are terror groups, but we actually give them weapons now, like jihadist type guys, and they just took over Aleppo. It's the second biggest city in Syria. I mean, you're not going to get this. The reason this one might watch me, because I'll give you real news, all right? I'm the real news guy, all right? And I'm just giving you the superficial part of it. I'm not going to go deep diving into anything. I'm just telling you this is what's happening. Because you're not getting it on Channel 7, Channel 5, Channel 4, Channel 10, around this area. And they'll feed you the same baloney. Whatever car crash, hopefully they get to show you or whatever. And then, I'm always saying it's 20 minutes. Well, you got half hour, so you're getting at least 10 minutes, probably more 12 minutes or whatever of commercials. All right. Then you get the weather, which is, got to be 8 minutes. So you got 20 minutes out of the 30 that are commercials and weather. So, and the other 10 minutes is fluff. It doesn't mention anything about anything. Like France is falling apart, it seems, guys. Just in case you don't know, they're having serious ass troubles in France. You don't want to really go visit Paris right now, okay, just for the record. You should take that off your itinerary. And as an American, you're not going to be wanted anywhere in this world as a tourist. Your American dollar is going to shove up your, American butt. You know what I mean? Because, Israelis are already finding that right now as they travel or try to travel around. Because Israel and the United States are the two terrorist states that everybody in this world hates, including me. Okay, I'm American. Can't really... I don't know. It's pretty disturbing because I was never, you have to dig a little bit to find out the real news. And then you have to be hopefully given that opportunity. You know what I mean? A lot of people in this world are not given the opportunity to know what's going on in Syria, all right? Know what's going on in Korea, or know what's going on in France, or Germany, or England. All these nations are, they're falling. They're falling, and they're falling because the United States is a piece of shit America, the government. And it's not even the government, it's the infrastructure of the government, including the military, obviously. The military-industrial complex, which, you know, the only stocks doing really good right now are fucking like the Raytheons, the ones that are building, manufacturing parts for weapons. Oh, we've run out. We really have. You know what I mean? And, you know, the one good thing about tariffs and stuff like that is it's making the supply chain messed up, which is terrible for us as citizens. But it's also, you know, we tell China, oh, you can't sell this to Russia or this to Russia, this because they can make bombs with it, blah, blah, blah. But we get it all. Yeah. No. Guess what, Donnie Trump? Not only are you going to 3 times charge whatever your tariff, twice as much, whatever it ends up, tax, Mr. Republican, no taxes. This is a tax. And this taxes the American public. It doesn't tax China. The only that taxes China is the United States of America. It taxes everybody. The United States of America does. We're total. I say I'm embarrassed, but it's way beyond embarrassment. I wake up in the middle of the night, like right now, and I'm doing a video. And the one I was going to really cover right now, because for the Times, is that guy who just got shot in the back. All right, you know, the CEO of United Healthcare. He just took it was a $15 million bonus or sold some of his stock just the other day. And one of his cohorts, who's going to this meeting, that guy would be here, just sold $106 million, I think it was, of his stock the other day. I mean, this is before he's getting shot. And now you think this guy's the president of the United States, right? I mean, he's the CEO of an insurance company that's known to be ripping off everybody. It's insurers, which is us, all right? Us people who use the United Healthcare. 32% refusal rate, especially when you're in the most, you know, they might pay for your, you know, podiatrist or something like that. But if you're in, you know, serious health, whatever, especially cancer, yeah, they'll take you home. they'll deny a claim. Next thing you know, you got $300,000 bill, all right? So that's what's going on. So the guy, you know, about the guy himself, it's just like, you know, this is the time right now, but, you know, this is the first guy that's like a public guy that's really doing wrong, that kind of represents the elite. And they all know it, including the media. You know, you don't think the Rachel Maddows of the world who makes $20 million, she took a pay cut to 25, I think. You know, all these people that are pumping the fucking nonsense down our throat. Thanks, Rachel. I used to think you had something to say. It's not like this saying maybe wrong stuff right now, but the pool that they're picking from to talk from is this little pool where the world's over here, you know, and there's misinformation pool at that, on top of that, you know, some of it. You know, they have to throw a little truth in there. You know, you used to think that the CNNs and the MSNBCs were, I used to, you know, this is where I go for the honest stuff, you know what I mean? Not knowing strings are being pulled just like everybody else. No. So, anyways, yeah, this guy gets shot in the back, and you think it was the president of the United States, all the manpower that's going into finding the dude that shot him. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna go ahead and say, hey, you shouldn't be killing fucking people. You shouldn't be killing moms that are dying of cancer. You shouldn't be killing, you know, families and have, you know, deny. What was one of the bullets that deny? The other one was, I don't know. There was depose, I think it was, like, you know, go to court or whatever. These are the shell casings of the bullet themselves that he left at the scene. Everything was like, he had this all planned out. I think even his face, we'll see, but I think the face that you see is almost probably a mask or something, maybe. I don't know. Seems like that might have been intentional. Hey, let me put my smelly mask on. But yeah, different. I don't know. I think he might have been extremely well disguised. Like his face is not really his face. It's like a, peel it off afterwards type of face. That's my guess. So maybe not. We'll find out. They'll catch him sooner or later. He's still on the run. I mean, how you could escape through buses is like, especially when it's the president of the United States. Oh, no. This is the president, the CEO. I'm sorry. Same difference. If you're a CEO now, you get special sort of get out of jail free passes for starters. So you don't ever have to go to jail once you're up in this club, like this guy was. He never have to go to jail. Everything he's doing is criminals, all hell. And people like me are like, I'm not mourning. I should be mourning this guy, got shot in the back in the middle of the city, and he's a chump, Sorry. It's like maybe, I don't know. I don't want to say I condone that sort of thing, but it's inevitable because what's the other recourse at the end of the day? What's the other way? How else can you say this insurance shit's got to stop? Because it's not just United, it's all of them. United's the worst of the bunch, but they're all really, really bad. And they're all just sucking out your money, and they're all super like all the tops of these insurance things are supposedly helping us, get operations that we need and pay for, you're paying for it for a reason, right? So you don't get sucked dry financially for the minute you have an operation. Yeah, because there's no control in the pricing, that's for sure. Not like you're gonna go there and get a bargain, right? Oh, hey, I got cancer. Can you put me on a $300 a month plan? No, it's like, we'll take your house and then we'll deny your claim and let you die. That's what sort of the plan is. In some cases anyways, for sure. Yeah, so big business gone awry, all media going awry. Everything's like, nothing meets the eye. It's just, everything's super secretive, super geared towards, sucking us dry, keeping the citizens of the world, not just the United States, we're all blind. I mean, I don't know anybody even talks or thinks like I do. There's very few people that actually are curious what's really going on in the world. They're just all, Go Patriots, yeah, whatever. I guess they figure, there's definitely apathy. I mean, what can we do about it? That's the first thing out of their mouth. Well, you could fucking at least know what's going on. I think you could do that much, as opposed to just like buying the stupid narrative and watching mainstream news, or even not being curious online. You can certainly buy into whatever narrative you're getting pumped up there as well, or whatever hype, whatever, superficial, whatever, nothing that's, concerned, seems, just brain dead. Americans, citizens are brain dead. They're brainwashed and they're brain dead. It's my general sort of opinion of most of them. I don't care how smart you think you are, or how great your IQ is, or what college you went to. There's little concern for your fellow human being, for starters. So you might think you're empathetic, but you got empathy maybe towards. Well, it's not expansive enough. Let's start there, because we have genocide that our very government is 1,000,000% complicit with. They're the ones that you hear problems in the world. If mainstream news happens to slip, I mean, you wouldn't even think anything's going on in this world if you watch regular news. It was incredible. Incredible. I mean, it's just incredible. And there's no, on regular news, to find something that says, slips up and says something honest. It's so pathetic. Everything about the society is so pathetic. Just like, hey, okay, guy got murdered on the street. Let's just look at him as a normal human being. You think they're going to have mainstream coverage of it for days everywhere across the globe? You know what I mean? And we'll find this guy like it's, James Bond episode. And, certainly the online world, rah, go, let's kill, you know what I mean? I like the one where I was watching where, has And I watch this guy for geopolitical stuff actually, and he's joking around somewhat. They're military sort of guys. Not my cup of tea, but they know a lot about what's going on, like in Israel or Lebanon, and they're giving you the real deal. Anyways, in this case, because this guy just got murdered, they have like a poster with, I think it was like 20 or 30 some, it's like a lot of CEOs, all various. Let's say it's 20. In the corner, they have this guy with the X, the United Healthcare guy. All the other ones, the annual salary is all about $20 million. All right, every one of them. Meanwhile, they're denying your health care. All right, so there was at least 19 other CEOs with it up underneath it how much they make per year, and they all have these denial sort of. That's the plan. There's a book about it: deny, defend, and depose, or something. There's 3 things about what the healthcare. What happens to you when you're sitting there with cancer in the room and they say, oh, your insurance doesn't cover this anymore. They're doing the anesthesia right now. That's going to be something. So you're going to wake you up in the middle of the operation. Oh, your anesthesia is not covered anymore. So would you like no anesthesia right now? You still got 3 hours of operation to go. Or are you okay with the $120,000 bill or whatever you're going to get tomorrow? You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, it's going to be $500. No. We're talking $50,000 or something like that. Whatever. I mean, it's just a way to take a person's worked his whole life. When he gets to the latter stages of his life, steal it. Take it. So, okay, we'll just take your house, stick all your money in your bank, and stick you in a friggin' place to die, basically. If we have to. Hopefully you can die in that home before we take it, If we don't give you any coverage at this point. So it's a bad thing. We're all like, the world's precarious anyways. What's going on in this world right now in the United States, big ass, mean, bully hand and everything, is very, very, very bleak, okay? Countries that, the United States is the puppeteer too, just like the puppeteer to their own citizens. We've got really black, dark machine behind the scenes here that aren't above killing at all. I'm gonna just keep in mind, trust me, the Kennedys were assassinated by this same group, okay? And so just to give you how it affects American politics, they certainly do that across every nation out there. It doesn't matter. They'll get the Prime Minister of Australia fired, and they did. They'll get forget about Korea. Everything's going on there is because our biggest base is in Korea. All right, did you know that? The military base, and there's big ones. We have 800 of them, which is like, there's no country that even has, I think Russia might have 11. I've mentioned it before. Just none of them have bases everywhere, only the United States. And we're just United Terrorist Association, Business LLC, that murders one of the, you get dollars and you get kill. We got these 2 things covered here. We'll kill you, or we'll steal all your money to other nations. We're just there to let's get your people to work as slaves, basically. Well, we'll pay them whatever. It's just, all right, I'm wearing a shirt that was probably made by a 6-year-old. I mean, I'm guilty as charged. As an American, I bought all these cheap goods, which incidentally are going to come to a screeching halt pretty soon. I mean, get what you can right now, seriously, because it could be, China just says, okay, we're not going to send anything to the United States. There's loopholes. They can send it to Vietnam can say, there's ways they can get around whatever blockades if you really want to. But, that's another thing. You don't know it. People are like, I'm talking about American public as a whole. It's just so oblivious to what, whereas everybody else, every other citizen of the world that's outside this country is looking at us with total contempt, understandably. Like, there isn't anybody in this world that likes the United States. I mean, when you're in France and your country's falling apart and you can't get proper prices on fuel because the United States decided that Russia can't send the fuel anymore to Europe. So that's just the kiss of death right there. And all that's fuel, oh, we're stopping Russia. No, it's going to China, it's going to India, it's going to all these other places now that used to be going to Europe. So you got companies like Volkswagen who can't operate anymore because they can't. Oh, not to mention they can't get stuff from China. No, the United States says no, we're not buying stuff from China right now. Okay, you don't get fuel, and so you can freeze this winter, and you're gonna have unrest, and all your citizens are gonna hate you. So how's it going, Macron? You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to be even close to the leadership of any country, anywhere, right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to be just this abused citizen. Yeah, it's really, really bad. It's really, really bad. I don't know. How's it going, Korea? How's it going, France? How's it going? As the USA sticks it to you, how's it going? Syria, seriously, Syria. How's it going as the United States arms jihadists? Yeah, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, I can mention like pretty much every country in this globe comes to the United States and they're meddling in their bullshit. All right. I'm going back to bed. Try to forget. Try not to be angry. What good does it do, right? Yeah, well, I think about that.